Hello there. Shaner64 here today. And I got my best pal Pavel here with me. And today, we're not going to do an unboxing. No. We're going to switch it up. We're going to talk about Robocop. And if you're not familiar with Robocop, it's a great live action movie from the 80s. Basically a cult classic today. There's 2 sequels. They're kind of I'm actually watching the third one today, to be honest with you. I watched the second one last night, and the second one's okay. It just doesn't hold up to the first. The first one's a classic, and then you probably get all excited to talk about Robocop. The TV series there is as well. Tons of comics. There's tons of lore in the Robocop. Well, going into the lore, there's also video games. And if you go back to the old NES era, there's the Robocop 1, 2, and 3, I believe, for NES, and they were all hot garbage. That's the way it is. But now today, there's a brand new Robocop game. Has nothing to do with movies. It's the same characters and so on from the originals. Just continuing on as Pablo, he's getting excited to talk about Robocop here. So, we're going to talk about this. This is Robocop Rogue City. Awesome game. I was actually surprised my early birthday gift. This was a surprise, so I had to jump right on this. But wonderful game. Great soundtrack, just like the movie. Great live actionness in the movie. And I will say, for a game that's kind of based off an older movie that just came out of the blue, out of nowhere, they did a really good job with it. And I applaud that. And I was kind of skeptical at first, when it came out, because I didn't know how it was going to be. But it's not bad. It's a really good game. And like I said, it's fun. And that's the number one factor when you're playing a video game. You want to have fun. So I got some gameplay footage here recorded on my PS5, so let's see what it's all about. Here we have the beginning of my Robocop footage I filmed, and this is basically, you're in a precinct area, which they did a really good job, making it look just like the movie. Now, granted, the movie doesn't show every little bit of the area, so here you have the, I don't know, you call it the server room, I guess. And you can walk down this hallway here. There's a little jail cell down at the end on the left. But in here, they have a shooting range. And this is really cool because you're able to do a little target practice, get used to the mechanics and the way the weapon works in the game, the main one anyways. And don't mind my skills here because I'm usually better than this, but I did a horrible job. So I will be the first to say. So you don't have to say I did a horrible job. I already know I did. But mechanic-wise, the game is very smooth. It feels good when you're actually doing the shooting and so forth. So can't say enough of that. And here, we're going to be going up these steps here, and we're going to see the main precinct room, and you can tell, like I said, they got this right out of the movie, basically, and it's a stellar job. If you watch the first movie, this is identical to how it looks, basically, and I was very happy with the look and overall feel of this, and like I said, the soundtrack and, the overall feeling of this game is just, they nailed it out of the park. It's really fun, really good, and it looks good, too. I mean, it's not the best-looking game in the world, but it looks good. It's good game. And here you can see the little fizz machine. A lot of little extras and little overall office room. And we're going to move on to the next area here. So this is the precinct of Robocop.
He was brought here.
There is always so much happening around here. I tend to focus on my work. I wouldn't remember.
Would you like me to refresh your memory?
No! Police officer, I get you. You're right. Not long ago they brought him here. He was already in real bad shape. I kind of felt for the guy.
Where is he?
Once he got back on his feet, they took him away. But I don't know where. I'm telling the truth. I only deal with numbers. If you need any more info on your friend, try the warehouse office.
And here we have some gameplay mechanics here. This is like a quarry field, I guess you can call it, out in a mining area. And like I said, it's good. Got some gang guys here driving around on motorcycles. Like I said, don't mind my shooting. I'm usually better than this in the game. It was just on the spot, and I'll be honest, I wasn't doing that hot right now, but when you actually see when I actually do connect with these guys, it is very nice in the way, the explosions and so forth happen, eventually here when I do actually get him here, it's pretty neat looking, which is right here actually, you can see it the way he falls off, and you hear this, I love that. the bike just basically just goes up and everything just goes off around it. And there's a lot of really cool mechanics with that, how you can pick up a motorcycle and so forth and basically use them as a weapon. Now, some of the stuff that you just saw there I picked up, you find throughout the game, like evidence and so forth, that you use to help basically use attributes to help your Robocop character basically be better suited for different things. Like you can use like skills and so forth. So you find evidence and that basically gives you skill points. And once you get enough skill points, you can use it to basically upgrade them. And when it's like any game, the more you upgrade him, the better he's going to be throughout the game. But like I said, it's very stellar. And the cool thing I like is you can actually hear his footsteps. I don't know if you can hear that very well, but you can hear like the metal footsteps as he walks. And I think that's such a cool little side effect they added. So here, just kind of wandering around, just kind of showing all the mechanics. You can do like a night vision kind of mode. You can see different things, like clues and so forth. So really cool game. Like I said, if you're interested in this just came out a couple weeks ago, I believe, and it's only, I think, $59.99, I want to say. It's on PS5, Xbox One, and I believe it is on Steam. So for you PC people, you'll be able to get it too. So it's available all the way across. So check it out if you can and help support this great game. Let's keep it going. That was the gameplay footage of Robocop on PS5. Hope you enjoyed seeing that. I hope it makes you want to get it because there's a lot riding on this game, because if it's successful and does well, it may lead into more Robocop stuff, such as new games again, like a sequel to this one, or even a new movie or a reboot again. I know they did that 2014 one, but we don't talk about that. That's whatever. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not the original Robocop. It's not this Robocop, which I had to include the figure in here, the NECA one, which I did unboxing of this way back. So if you want to see that, go back into my videos. And if you want to see tons of stuff like that, I got playlists down below and action videos. Can't talk. Action figures, video games, so on and so forth, all that stuff. Game room tour, if you want to see what's all around me. I kind of sat in the couch like a Pablo, something a little different. So switched it up a little bit today. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit like down below. Robocop and I appreciate you, and so does Pavo. And I guess until next time, we will see you later.